Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day and your mornings are about to get a little better if you give this recipe a try. Today I'm going to show you how to whip up Pommes Anna, a Spanish style fried egg, and a medley of garden marinated vegetables that will definitely level up your weekend breakfast or brunch game in a major way. I'm actually going to talk directly to you with this video instead of having a voiceover, so hopefully the switch up brings a more direct feeling with the recipe, and feel free to let me know your thoughts on this type of format in the comments below. Okay, without further ado, let's dive into the recipe. All right, so first up is the Pommes Anna, which is going to be a nice little beautiful like shingling of these Yukon Gold potatoes. You should use russet potatoes because they have a bit more starch content, meaning that they'll stick together during the frying process a bit better than these. This is all I have right now, and I did this yesterday on my Instagram or the other day, and it worked out quite well. So I'm going to try it out again with the Yukon Golds, and you're just going to, pretty thinly slice these, about half the thickness of a credit card, and we'll just shingle it out in this pan. There's a few ways to do this. You could do it straight into the pan, or just kind of fan it out onto your hands and then fry it, or you could do it on some wax paper and kind of prep it in advance. But today I'm just going to fan it out in this pan, and we'll go from there. So like I said, super thin slices. It's not really the thinner the better. There is kind of an exact thickness you want, not too thin where you can see through it, but almost opaque. And you're just going to keep slicing them until you get all the way through the potato. Try to want to keep them all together, but you don't have to. It's almost like a ratatouille in a sense. I'm just going to layer them evenly so it's like a beautiful fan. Believe it or not, I actually learned this at a country club I worked at 10 years ago. And it's a pain in the butt to prep, but it is a beautiful presentation. And you can leave this space in the middle open if you want, but I'm just going to fill it in. Very classic. Pommes Anna. Onto the stove. Turn it on medium heat. Let that warm up just a bit. I'm going to add just a tad skosh of oil. Enough just to give it a pan fry. And this is kind of a really important part of this process, is trying not to move the potatoes so they stick together. The more you kind of mess with this in the beginning, the more they tend to fall apart. So just let them all glue together, and then you can crank up the heat a bit more, especially after you turn it, and get that really nice crispy texture. All right, so this is kind of the moment of truth. Go. And this is the side that you're not going to be doing presentation, so you don't have to worry about that. It's going to be the other side. I missed one of those on there. It's okay. It's still all together. Nice, almost like potato chips on the top that still have some of that tender potato in between. So this is ready to go at this moment. Maybe give it a few seconds more on the fry. Beautiful. Just a little salt. All right, so the next thing I'm going to get ready is the almost like the pickled or marinated vegetables that's going to surround the Spanish egg on the Pommes Anna. And I just couldn't help myself, but I went out to the garden and I saw that the birds are getting to this tomato, and I'm going to use this as well, along with the hatch chili and the jalapeno that I'm growing. I do have red onions, but I had this one that's going to go south pretty soon, so I'm going to use that as well. These are just going to be marinated in a little bit of olive oil, red wine vinegar, and some salt. Very simple, and it's going to be a nice accompaniment for the Spanish fried egg. salt, olive oil. And I'm gonna have just a little bit of sumac, which is kind of zesty. There's a nice acidic note to it. It's kind of oaky as well. All right, so I got all the components for my dish other than the Spanish fried egg. And basically a Spanish fried egg is a fat-basted egg. So either using oil or butter, and you're essentially almost like an over easy egg, but instead of flipping it, you're basting the egg with the hot fat. So you're gonna do low heat. And today I'm gonna be using a duck egg because my ducks are producing about 2 eggs a day, and they have a really beautiful yolk. For this type of recipe, you want that yolk to shine. I love my chickens. They produce some beautiful eggs as well, but I haven't really had a chance to utilize my duck eggs the way I'd like to, and today is a very good opportunity to do that. So, all right, so first up, I already have a little bit of the canola oil in this pan from potatoes, and I'm gonna use my butter just to give it a little bit more volume because you want enough to baste your egg. You definitely want a good amount. Big, beautiful yolk. And you kind of want to shape this in the beginning so you don't have too much of the white that spills over the sides of your Pommes Anna, because it's a beautiful presentation. You almost want like a crown around the egg. And once you get a little bit of heat to it, just slowly start basting, and this is going to be really quick. Once that egg turns pale, you're basically there. A couple more. And that's it. All right, so first goes down the Pommes Anna. Beautiful egg. A little bit of butter around. The marinated vegetables. Sumac to finish. Pommes Anna, Spanish fried egg, marinated vegetables. I'm stoked to try this out. I already took one bite for my final outro, but this looks fantastic. I've been really excited to make this for you guys on my YouTube channel. The other day I posted something on my Instagram, got a lot of great feedback on these shingled Pommes Anna potato, Pommes Anna, and the Spanish fried egg is becoming a very big deal. There was an article I read a couple weeks ago about it. I didn't really know it was a thing that you could baste your eggs. It's something I've been doing naturally, not knowing that it had an origin. And of course the pickled vegetables, or not pickled, but marinated vegetables from my garden, aside from the onion, just a great utilization of my hard work that I'm putting into my garden. So this is really exciting. I'm going to dive in and share with you guys how it turned out. All right. Crispy right away. I love the potatoes because they're just slightly tender in the middle, right where they overlap, and they're super crispy like a potato chip on the outside. Nice runny duck egg yolk, nice and rich. Very good. Just a slight amount of heat from the peppers, and I have both the hatch chilies, which aren't as forward with the spice as the jalapenos. The jalapenos pick that up and kind of carry a little bit more heat, so it's a nice kind of a blend of two chilies. The tomato is beautiful. It's nice to have the tomato that's not fully ripe. There's still a little bit of acidity to it. It's not as sweet as, you know, a fully ripe red tomato would be. So it's kind of nice little change up with tomatoes. And plus it was a good utilization of what my birds were getting at, or what the birds were getting at. And I hate to see things go to waste in the garden. This is very good. It kind of has both a heavy element and a very refreshing element. And of course the duck egg or the fried egg brings that nice, you know, fattiness to it, along with the fried Pommes Anna. But then of course the marinated vegetable is just a perfect complement to both of those. It brings a level of acidity with the red wine and the tomatoes. And of course there's just a nice little bit of spiciness with the red onion. So good. It pairs beautifully with the egg. I could probably eat like 3 orders of this because it's a beautiful meal. Like I said, you kind of get kind of a light, heavy, refreshing feeling from it that just pulls you back for more. But great dish all in all. Good for brunch. I would say that's perfect for brunch, but I could easily eat this for dinner. So good. Killer dish. I hope you guys try it at home. If you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe to my channel, give this video a like. Make sure you check the description box for equipment links and the ingredient list for this recipe. And leave a comment down below for future video requests, things you want to see on my channel. And I'll see you guys next time with another recipe. Later, folks.